Hey, happy Friday, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Matchup Spotlight, the show where we take a deep dive into one of our week's marquee matchups. Now, I know what you're thinking. Kevin, here in the final week of the regular season, what matchup will you spotlight? Is it Discount Double Check versus the Sundance Kid with Rennie attempting to dethrone Junior? Or is it Off All Weekend versus Heim Time Industries with Junior desperately clinging to the league championship? Well, after consulting with so many fans, we're going to give the people what they want. This week, we will look at Show Me Your TDs, low-key one of the best team names of all time, versus the Smithereens. This matchup is full of suspense. I mean, both teams are already in the playoffs. They have little hope of getting high points, and they've really got very little to play for this week. It should be thrilling. If this was the NFL, we would definitely get flexed to Sunday Night Football. I mean, have I ever told you how much I love Lee? That big teddy bear is one of my favorite humans. He's also a humanitarian. They might just award him the Nobel Peace Prize for his work with international relations and his attempt to bring tolerance and unity here to the good old US of A. What a hero! As we look at the matchup this week, we'll begin at the quarterback. Lawrence versus Tua. Trevor's been red hot the last few weeks. He faces a terrible Tennessee defense. So look for Lawrence to put up huge numbers. As for Tua, he continues to disappoint. He's got no one to throw to. We'll get more to that in just a second. Advantage here goes to the TDs. Kevin has piecemealed together running backs all season long with very little success. This week will be no different. Look for Lee's Pierce and Stevenson to run all over the Smithereens. Advantage, Lee. If any team has a chance to match the firepower of Jefferson, Hill, and Smith-Schuster, it's the TDs with Diggs, Lamb, and Ayuk. I think the Smithereens have finally met their wide receiver match, and the advantage will go to Lee. Kittle at tight end doesn't have to do much. Kevin started a guy who got 1 target and 0 points. Trust the Raiders at your own demise. Bold play by Lee to go 0 defense, but I like it. Make a statement. Win with only 8 spots on your roster. That's bold. Really bold. Kickers are dumb, but Lee has the advantage here with a Chief on his side, while dumb Kevin has a Steeler. So stupid. I'm not real high on the Smithereens this week, if you can't tell. If I was pressed to make a prediction, I would say it's going to be 152-47. Show me your TDs. Well, that about does it for this week's Matchup Spotlight. Thanks for joining us as we take an unbiased, analytical look at one of our premier marquee matchups. Lee, please don't beat me up, and I will see you all next week.